does it as he did tonight, how can Draymond's antics just completely shift the energy for you guys and change the game?
I mean, it just brings out that competitive fire that we have demonstrated for the decade now, and just understanding what it takes to will yourself out of a tough situation. I think I heard him say not a lot of people can talk when they're down 20, but it's built off of a belief and an understanding of, you know, who we are at our best, and, you know, that kind of just competitive will that we've had. You know, we've been in a lot of different situations over the course of these years, and for whatever reason, no matter how bad we've played, you know, and how inconsistent we've been, we can pull off a night like tonight. So he's well aware of that, and has a feel for, you know, when it was a little sleepy in the first half, he got us going.
You kind of got in the middle of that too, yelling at somebody, and you had to get pulled out of there. How emotional were you getting, and was that part of you feeling that things need to get fired up a little bit?
No, it's just, you know, obviously, you know, I'm not a big talker in the sense of getting in there, but you show your presence and get engaged on just the flow of the game at that point, and understanding what the task at hand was on the back end of all the trash talking and the fire. So I like to be in there and just feel that energy.
Basketball is obviously a game of runs, Steph, but what do you think about the emotion tonight within those runs?
Our crowd gave us a big boost, and we gave them something to cheer about. You know, start that third quarter, and, you know, when you win a half, what was it, 74 to 26 or 46, like, you know, things have to kind of go your way with making shots, but we finally connected the game, because in the first half our defense was solid in the half court, but we gave up, I think, 20 fast break points. And then when we took care of the ball, we continued to play good defense, and we were just unstoppable. So gave our crowd and our home energy, you know, something to get engaged with, and ran away with it.
We all know how big this game was going into it. Were you a little surprised that maybe the energy level wasn't there to start? What did you think was going on there in the first half?
I think our energy, like, from self-diagnosing, I think our energy was okay. It was deflating plays back, you know, over and over and over again, that kind of just took you out of, you know, the driver's seat a little bit. And to your point, we know we needed this one. And when you start to, you know, just give them extra possessions and be in a situation where you're losing control of the game, it's hard to really, you know, understand what's going on in real time. I guess, like you asked Draymond, you know, lit a fire, and then we were able to make the necessary adjustments and let our play speak for itself. So I think I said after the game, we have to play better if we're going to, you know, beat anybody in the playoffs, but not a lot of teams can do what we did based on the confidence we have in ourselves to come back like we did tonight.
Steph, I know that the team has much bigger goals that you're focused on and trying to finish out the season, but are you aware of how close you are to having a 50-40-90 season? Is that something on your radar and that you care about at all?
It's always on my radar. Always. So, yeah.
Okay.
Steph, Draymond talked about Bob Myers, kind of giving him, you know, kind of a keep it in line, keep your head in the game during that fifth foul. Talked about how when Bob talks, it's like Bible to him, and how important it is to have a GM like that. Does that kind of go to show what a difference maker Bob Myers is right there?
It's just another example of it, yeah, because whether it's in front of 19,000 on the bench, or whether it's a phone call or a text or a conversation or whatever it is, there's a lot of trust in his perspective. And You don't see him come down that often, so it's not like something that's frequent. It's just timely, and again, that's something that Draymond responds to because he trusts, his point of view. And I don't know whatever he said in that moment, but it does go a long way, whether it's in the locker room, practice, off the court, outside the arena, whatever it is. We respond to what he says.